We have the chance to do something here that hasn't been done, and that's win 14 games. I know all the guys want to do it. I know all the guys want to be a part of something that special. It's the coach's call. Obviously we want to play. You'd have to leave it. I have to leave that in his hands.
Is there something to be said for rhythm, though? Like, I mean, 2 weeks off is a long time before a playoff game, especially.
Yeah, 2 weeks off. 2 weeks off is a really long time before a playoff game. Like I said, I can't tell you 100% like how who's playing and who's not playing and how much or whatever. Obviously we want to play. We want to fix all the things that hasn't been going right for the offense in the last couple of weeks. But like I said, we'll do everything we can to make sure that we cross our T's and dot our I's, make sure that we're sharp and ready to roll whenever it's time to go.
What do you think it's going to take to find that rhythm again on offense? You guys never had a problem with that to start the season.
It just takes repetition, getting back into the playbook, getting back at practice, and doing all the little things, all the detailed things. What made us an efficient and really good offense. Things that'll as far as like the big plays, we get those every game. We haven't been getting those, so. We just got to continue to figure out what's going on with it and figure out the details and everything that's behind us not working as well as we have been.
You're one of the few guys in this locker room that's been through this before, that's been the #1 seed and through a bye week and all that. What does that time off do to your body and your rhythm?
It helps your body tremendously. It's a long season. And you want your guys healthy, especially you want your entire team healthy, but especially the ones that get the most wear and tear, as far as like your linemen, your quarterback, all the guys that get beat up on. It's huge for us. Like I said, this is a big step for us. This organization, our team, everything. This is a chance that we don't want to let slip away. So. Like I said, we want to go and get into this week, play this game, as hard as we possibly can, and finish the season on the right note, and go into the playoffs on a good note.
How did the Patriots handle a bye week? Did they practice every day, or did they
I don't play for the Patriots. I don't play for the Patriots.
You did last year, though.
I don't play for them now, though.
Yeah. No. What is the best way to handle a bye week?
I'm not a coach, so I couldn't tell you that.
Frank Wright said earlier today that this team always just expects to win, that you guys have that confidence. Where does that come from?
I think it built over time. Obviously early in the preseason and stuff, things wasn't working out. We didn't have everything that we needed and what we wanted, to happen as far as our offense and as far as our team. But over the course of the season, things got better for us. We had the 61-yard kick. That I feel like was a big step for us, and that turned a lot of things around. And from there on, we got into a rhythm. We just got to find that again.
How do you guys maintain that confidence, even though the last couple games haven't been your best?
We lean on each other. We're a resilient team. Everybody has each other's back. It's a band of brothers, and we love each other. So, if the offense isn't playing well, then we know the defense is going to have our back. Vice versa. And that goes for special teams too. So, we know that eventually, we're going to get it rolling, and we have to stay on everything. We can't make the same mistakes that we've been making the last couple of weeks in the playoffs because we'll be one of the first teams to go home. So. That's something that we gotta address and make sure that that we fix.
I hate to bring it up again, but given that you're literally one of the few guys that have been through this here in this locker room, does it say something about a team that finds a way to win when you're not playing your best?
Yeah, we find ways. We found ways all season to win. When the offense isn't playing well, the rare occasion when the defense isn't playing well, we find ways to win. Whether it's however it's done, the coach is calling the plays, a big play here and there. We always find ways to win. And like I said, man, like she said, we always expect to win. We never go into a game doubting ourselves. We never go into a game thinking, we always go into a game expecting, we're going to come out on top of it. No matter how we do it, no matter how it's done, we're going to always come out on top, and that's how we feel about every game. So our confidence level is going to stay high. We're never going to waver from it, and we're just going to continue to do everything we can to make sure that we make the best of this opportunity.
LeGarrette, you've been in that 5 to 7 carry range the last few games. How tough is it for you to get into that rhythm that you like to be in, 4, 5, 6 carries in a game?
It just calls for the game. The game calls for certain runs. And we got a lot of backs, and we have really good backs. And our backs, some of the runs are designed for certain backs. And if those runs are working, then that back will play more. Or if he gets hot, that back will play more. You can't really go into the game, thinking or trying to predict how many carries you are. You just got to know that whenever you get in there, you got to take advantage of every opportunity that you get. There's not really no complaints coming from me, considering the fact that we only lost 2 games. So that's big for me. Winning is first and foremost. So as long as we're doing that, I think everything is going to fall into place.